Alright, we're gonna see if we can pick up the sound. Hold on. Need my crack. Pick up the sound of the exhaust that I just did. I don't know if you can be able to really hear it in here. I thought it'd be louder, but it's a nice tone to it. I don't know if that'll pick it up. Not technically a cold start because I just wanted to hear it. Went on a test drive. So now I've noticed it causes a little bit of rumble in the truck. Like if I'm just cruising to this little stop right here. Well, now it doesn't want to do it. Oh, there it goes. A little bit of rumble. Get over this hump. That's about 5,000 RPM. Oh, you just want to stop in front of me, don't you? I'm a couple seconds from 96. Once I get on this feeder, I'll be able to hit it. To and from work, all I do is cruise control on this little highway. It's about a 10-minute drive cruise control. I drove here and I noticed my miles per gallon went up 0.3. All right, hitting it. That's 80. So I mean, it's pretty loud if you're getting on the gas. Like I said, I always cruise this little highway 75 and cruise at 80. Get up there. Set it. And at 80, the truck drops to about 2,000 RPM, so no drone that I can notice. But you can hear the muffler, but it's not overwhelming. It's definitely a good sound. I like it. It's not your typical truck sound. Once I get home, I'm gonna get under the truck and actually show what was done. I'm a DIYer. I haven't welded in 11 years, so the welds, not good. All right, I got one of those Yes Welders 135 Pros just for this project because I saw it done. I wanted to do it. None of the exhausts out there really had the tone that I like. Like I said, it's not your typical truck tone. It's definitely got that 350Z kind of feel to it. But I ordered the 3-inch pipe off Amazon, not from a good source. So all of my 90s were like 87s. All of my 45s were like 43s. My 180 bends were 175s. So it was definitely tricky to get everything lined up. You'll see I ended up putting 2 V-bands on. I did the Y pipe myself out of one of the 180s. I mean, generally it kind of looks like garbage, but I got it done. It sounds good. I like it. Like I said, here I am 80. It's really windy, so sometimes when the wind pushes on the truck, it'll kind of drop a gear to really get through the wind, and you can hear it pick up a little bit. But definitely tolerable at 80. And then you get this Jeep that wants to try to pass you, and you tell them no. My 350 Frontier is gonna stop you. And back to 80. And then you get a Nissan Pathfinder SV that's driving slow. You want to pass them? I'm in front. The 350Z Frontier. Yeah, once I get home, I'll get under the truck, let you guys see what it looks like. Alright, so we're back home. Frontier did good. Like I said, all I had, for this project, I literally bought everything because I wanted to do it. All I got was this Yes Welder Flux 135. I bought the stainless steel, not thinking. And I bought this. It's a stainless steel flux wire. It's solid wire. I'm assuming the 110 didn't have enough amperage. I don't know how welders work, but it wouldn't spark hot enough to weld and melt the metal for some reason. So I did some of the exhaust with the stainless steel, and shits and gigs, I decided to use regular flux wire, and for some reason it seemed to work better. But I don't know if you can actually tell. The angle of those bends, it was off. But I can't complain because the place I ordered it from, I ordered one kit. But when I got home, there was 2 kits. And so for the price of it, I paid like $135 for one kit. It came with like the 2 straights, the 2 180s, the 2 45s, the 2 90s. But with everything and the 2 kits, I was able to build it. So the concept of this, if you look at my YouTube, every single Frontier exhaust video I could find has been watched on YouTube, and I just didn't like any of the sounds. I really wanted the Z1. Didn't feel like paying $1,000, but between the welder and all the welding equipment and the pipe and the little exhaust can I bought, everything was about $1,000. But I have the pride in saying I built my own exhaust. So there was a guy that I came across, Frontier, Michigan. Shout out to you. He did this, and the concept of it is every Frontier, the exhaust comes out the left side of the headers, shoots all the way over to the right side of the vehicle. The right side of the headers comes straight down, and they meet into that big old exhaust can. And the concept of this is to do equal length. So I don't know if you can see, probably not. The left side comes and meets directly in the middle with the right side in the middle, with the U-bend all the way down to this little can, which I got it shooting out the back side of the truck. I ended up putting a V-band right here on my right side because the catalytic converters are kind of canted to the outside of the vehicle. Oh man, let me widen it out a little bit. Hopefully you can see that. So they come out of each side. I V-banded right here because of that angle, that cant. You kind of have to put the left side on, then the right side, and then squeeze them right there in the middle. And then I also V-banded right there in front of the little exhaust. I was able to use I just took off the hanger from the stock, welded it onto the pipe, and then back here, the stock hanger is right here, but I shifted the exhaust over a little bit for more clearance, and I just tack welded one of these Amazon hangers in place, which, I mean, like I said, I just went on a 20-minute ride and nothing happened. And once you get this far, all of this, I was done. So for the final exhaust pipes, I just put these little, shit, you know what they mean. Will I tack it? Probably eventually. I would probably, because there's another exhaust hanger in the back right there, but the exhaust doesn't really hit that, so I might add another hanger underneath the bed. But I mean, there's very little wiggle to that. So here's the center of the vehicle, and you can see both are coming straight out, meeting in the middle with my little ghetto Y pipe. But I mean, took me 3.5 days to do this. Clearance under the drive shaft, I can put a finger in there, so I'm not too worried about that. And I just bought the Road Princess 2-wheel drive, so I don't have none of that front wheel drive, all-wheel drive extra stuff, so I have a lot more clearance under mine. But yeah, it was hell. I'm a DIYer, and this kicked my butt. Taking stuff off, putting it on, measuring it, tacking it, taking it off, welding it, next piece, taking it off, tacking something, welding it, putting it back on. So like I said, 2.5 days I was able to do it. But she sounds good. Oh, I'm gonna put you kind of under the car. I'll do a little warm start for you. So just so you know what it sounds like. Flip your around. I think it sounds good. Every other, I mean, MBRP, Z1, any other exhaust company has a stock look to it. As far as coming out the left side, you're shooting all the way to stock. So everything's shooting over here. Here's your big ass exhaust. So, I mean, and that thing alone weighs 30 pounds just in itself. So being able to center everything and U it around, it definitely helps with the sound. So yeah, this was a shout out to Frontier, Michigan. I built it, I made the video. Hopefully you like it.